We're now joined by head coach of VCU, Beth Cunningham, and student athlete Courtney Hurt. Coach, could you please make an opening statement?
Yeah, we're disappointed. Give credit to James Madison. I thought they played a great game. I think bottom line it just came down to rebounding, and then their size caused a lot of problems for us. And ultimately, I think that was the difference in the game. Yep. Well, we talked about at halftime. I felt like at halftime, we were able to get them to miss a little bit, but I was still concerned about the boards. We were down, and I think really in the second half they just had a sense of urgency to go to the glass, and got a couple three-point plays, got us in a little bit of foul trouble, and just got some easy baskets, and I think that really kind of shifted the momentum of the game ultimately.
Did you just recap?
You make me repeat everything. No. I think James Madison played a great game. I think ultimately the difference in the game to me came down to their ability to rebound and just their size inside and how that affected us on the boards. And I think ultimately it was just too big of a differential to overcome. Talked about it at halftime. I had some concerns at halftime. But I think into the second half especially, I think the momentum really shifted when they were making their run. And a lot of it was off of putbacks, three-point plays. We were able, they shot 38%. But, 13 second chance points and 28 points in the paint. So I think between that and us getting in some foul trouble playing with the free throw line, it was just too many points to have to make up from the rebounding differential.
Now, for both you and Courtney, they had some success safely when they went to the 2-3 zone. Could you talk about that a little bit? What was happening there?
Well, I don't know. It's not anything we haven't seen all year, and we've practiced it all week. We play a 2-3 zone. I just think for whatever reason, we weren't as efficient as we needed to be. I thought they did a good job forcing us to settle probably more for some jump shots rather than allowing us to attack the basket and really, get inside, attack them. And I think that ultimately affected us getting to the free throw line, and then we weren't getting to the boards on the flip side. But I think in the course of the momentum shift in their run, with rebounding, then they're scoring, so they're able to get back and get to a 2-3 zone, whereas, we were getting them to miss earlier, and we were able to get out and push transition. Barber was able to attack the basket. Obviously, they played a little bit more man in the first half, but I think, for whatever reason, maybe got a little bit passive and didn't quite have that attack mentality. And they were putting the pressure on us as the momentum was shifting, so I think for whatever reason, we probably weren't quite as comfortable in our offense as we needed to be.
Courtney, 3 times against Madison this year. All 3 very similar. You've been there, and you have to go away thinking you could have won any of the 3 or all of the 3. What ultimately is it that seems to push Madison over the top yesterday?
Rebounding. They're big, so, we really have to box out and get the boards, hustle plays. I think they outworked us on the hustle plays tonight.
That's it. Thank you, guys.
That's your future at this point?
I definitely think so. I don't know where or when, but I think our basketball team's proven to be a postseason team this year. To have that opportunity, I guess I would be very surprised, if not shocked, if we weren't playing in the postseason. So I hope we have that opportunity for our kids. I think think off, just off our resume and what we've done, I think that, in a very difficult conference, certainly we've grown a lot throughout the course of the year, but I definitely think, having been with a number of other postseason teams the last couple of years, I think this team is certainly worthy of playing in the postseason, and not only playing, we can win in the postseason.
Last thing, and completely off the topic, you may or may not be aware that Debbie Ryan signed today.
Wow.
As a coach, someone who's familiar with the history of the game and the international game as well,
Mm-hmm.
what has she meant to the sport of the Navy for you personally?
Well, first I had no idea. Obviously, I've been in my own world just, with our game today. So I think more than anything, probably caught off guard. Haven't really had time to think about it, but certainly surprising. But she's done so much for the game, and certainly I've become more familiar with her and knowing her a little bit more now, being on the East Coast and in Virginia versus when I was younger and being in the Midwest. But when I was at Notre Dame or when I was in the Midwest, I mean, you knew when you thought of Virginia basketball, you thought of Dawn Staley, and you thought of Debbie Ryan, and just all the success she's had, the number of players that she's developed, and I guess certainly women's basketball. It's disappointing to hear. I know she's done so much just for the game, and it's grown so much over the years, and I think she's been a big part of that generation of coaches that have really helped evolve and grow the game.